levels. Okay, it needs to be at 0. There we go. Here we go. Let's activate. Activating. Hello, hello, everyone. You guys, some of you guys have an idea, but you guys have no idea. These live streams are always like so weird and like, oh, did I get everything? I've got a list of stuff to talk about. It's going to be fun. What's up, everybody? Hey, there's Biker in the chat. There's all kinds of chats coming through. Alex Chamberlain, Cheese Doodle. What is up? Oh, yeah. Robert's got a clue. Mr. Tonka. Hello, hello, everyone. It's nice to let this kind of build up. That's why I kind of try to hold on as long as I possibly can before I start talking, because inevitably I'm going to say like something, I'm going to explain something, and then 2 seconds later somebody's like, hey, what's going on with the Nugatorium? It's like, hey, how was Africa? It's like, so, hey, what's up, Single Track Sampler? Trail Features, Joe in the house. J.H. Lay, what's up, what's up, what's up? We are here. Paul the Punter came here for the clickbait. You know it, you know it. Spoiler alerts and all. I love it. What is going on? All right, so let's go. Yeah, let's talk about Africa first. That's kind of the topic of discussion, right? So Africa was really, really awesome. There's so many great videos coming from Africa. Patreon, you people are going to be way ahead over this weekend. Christmas time, I'm going to try to hit like several videos in a row, get all kinds of stuff out. Actually, I'm just going back and editing the videos has been awesome. Like actually seeing everything, it's very, very fun to just get back in and see and be like, oh wow, that was actually just as good as I thought it was. So much. Yeah, Evergreen Park, that kid in Africa was amazing. Adam was amazing. I say it about 10 times in my videos, but that's why I went to Kenya, because I saw his Instagram account, and when there's a dude pulling manuals and doing all kinds of crazy bunny hops and jumps, you know the trails are good, right? Like, if you got that kind of Instagram, if you got those kind of videos, I will trust you with my life, and I will go halfway across the world to ride with you. So get on that. So yeah, Africa's great. Tons of stuff coming out. Patreon people, you're drowning in content already. Have at it. So, Nugatorium. Let's talk about the Nugatorium. Nothing going on with the Nugatorium. This is my garage. The Nugatorium is on pause. It's when I get back from these trips. I've been back a week now. I didn't even take my bike. I didn't even take the Bronson out of the bike bag until just now. I get back from these trips and I just edit. So I'm through about 7 videos now editing. So about a video a day is what it takes me to edit these videos. So boom, got 7 videos done. They're going to be trickling out on Patreon. They're going to be trickling out on YouTube. So I don't just absolutely drown you guys. So the Nugatorium will happen. There'll be all kinds of videos and live streams with the Nugatorium, because a couple of my subs, you guys saw Matt had sent me Matt from Oklahoma City had sent me the Nugatorium. Savant is expecting the unboxing to be in Spanish. Yeah, the DVO is back on, man. Yeah, that will be a part of the storyline in Africa. But dang it, always getting sidetracked. I love the chat. I love hanging out with you guys. It's so much fun. But so Nugatorium sign from Matt from OKC, which is going to go on the outside, and then Justin, one of my buddies on Patreon and YouTube, is sending me like a really, really nice BKXC logo sign, which is going to be like on my tool wall behind me. It's going to be very, very good. It's going to be so cool. So that's kind of like, got to get there first. And so Nugatorium on paused. I just drown myself in videos and get these videos out. So, maybe by Christmas, or hoping by Christmas Eve, I'll have all my videos done, but I don't think it's going to happen. So it is what it is. MLC Adventures, thank you for that super chat, Mr. Man. I appreciate it. Hey, Brian, good to have you back in the U.S. and on live chat. Thank you, man. I was in Trail Features live stream a couple nights ago. Ooh, I'm getting a little loud there. I'm going to tone it down just a bit. I was in Trail Features live stream a couple nights ago and remarked on how nice MLC Adventures avatar is. It's a fidget spinner and a bike kind of thing. It's kind of funny, but it just stands out. When you're looking at the chat, it stands out. The Nugatorium is my bike shack. It's like my own little bike shack that I work on my bikes in, and it will be amazing. It will be fantastic. Yeah, there's the Bronson right there, and so I've got a bike I've got a bike in the box, and I'm going to open that today. So we're not going to say goodbye to the Bronson. The Bronson will be around. The Bronson will never completely be dead, but I just wanted to say some nice words about the Bronson and how awesome it is and how great it's been. And, you know, it's friggin' taken me all around the world. It's been superb. I love the friggin' thing. And actually, this is going to be very awesome because now I can work on the Bronson. Like, I can change the bearings and not have to worry that, hey, I've got a ride tomorrow. Oh, shit, I don't have my bike. Like, I broke my bike by working on it. So I think that's it's going to be an awesome thing, is now I can kind of learn more about the mechanics of working on the bike instead of, you know, just taking it to the shop all the time. Oh, gotta go first. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Let's switch cameras for that. That was my root beer. That just took a tumble there. All right, let's, just let that lay. It's what happens when you get parched. At least it didn't, like, fall on the laptop. I've ruined almost ruined a laptop, like, a week into having one time. All right, let's, hey, Joe, I guess I'll never know how that root beer tastes. Can't trust me with bottles. All right. It's going to be extra sticky there. That should be fine. Hey, Wade Robbins, thank you, man. Thank you for the Merry Christmas Super Chat. I did not have to use the Lion Spray. I did not buy Lion Spray, but thank you, dude. I appreciate the holiday cheer. It's well appreciated, Mr. Wade. Let me get back in this window here. Okay, so now I've got root beer all over my hands and my awesome Pain and Pleasure t-shirt. Still available on worldwidecyclery.com. I don't think if you ordered this, it would come in time for Christmas, though. So just buy it for yourself. Yes, Luke, the Lions were scared of the biceps, brother. Check out the link in the description. There should be a link that says BKXC merch, and then I've got all my random t-shirts and gloves and all that stuff, and check it out. Alexander with the $2 super chat. Thank God that wasn't a real life beer. It was just a pretend beer. Okay, let's get going. I hear Alexa talking. What the hell's going on? Alexa is talking in my house. I hope there's no one in my house. This has made a crazy turn. I'm very scared right now. All right, let's go to camera 2 here. All right, so we're gonna say goodbye to the Bronson for now. So I know what's in the box. I think you guys know what's in the box too. Oh, let me make sure that my camera's good. MTB. Oh, California Cruising. Oh man, the Wilderness Act with bikes. Don't get me on a rant here, but I really believe in bikes in the wilderness, and I think it's an awesome thing, and it's something I would like to actually, lobby for and be a part of, and have a better, deeper conversation about someday. I think it's quite awesome. I love the idea of being able to ride my bike very, very long distance, like just have epic rides that could be in the wilderness. We're losing wilderness all the time. I have this whole story I've told a bunch of times, but I went to Idaho just to ride this ride called the Castle Divide. And the day before my shuttle was going to leave to go do it, Obama signed the Wilderness Act for that area. So the Sawtooth National Forest was taken away, and they canceled the shuttle, and I never got to do the ride. So it was crazy. So I need to look at. I know that there is an act in Congress right now going through, but it's coming. MTV Savant, $2 super chat for saying, "Hey Alexa, STFU," and she's probably gonna hear me say that and start rattling stuff off. So let me get my camera in focus and gear. Okay, I think that's gonna be good for now. So this is a demo bike. This is not a new bike. This is, well, it's probably a new bike. I don't know if it's new or not. We'll see. Oh God, stickiness everywhere. Where's my scissors? I didn't plan for this. Okay, I think that shot's good, so I'm gonna bring the chat back up. Robert Biker says if there's a Trek in that box, it'd be priceless. Hey, Brian, we got the Trek stash, the smash. We're gonna get you hooked up. We're gonna get you hooked up, bud. So I'm gonna open the box, and then I'll talk about. I'm not gonna delay this very long, and then we can talk. Ah, steak bombs. Joey Trek Mc. Oh shit! Hell yeah! So, it's an Orbea Rayon, right? I knew that. But I didn't know what color, I don't know what build, I don't know what wheels are on it. DT Swiss, spline, I think there's tubes. So it's just very much it's an adventure right here. MLC Adventures Orbea. Yeah, I really love that. I did love this bike. I think this is the fastest bike I've ever ridden, for sure. Okay, so let's just... it's the red color. How cool is that? It's got some dust on it. It's got some miles on it. How about that? Awesome. All right, so... oh yeah, I can put it in the stand, kind of, sort of. I can... let's just... do it live. Just gotta make sure the camera angle's good, too. Okay. Not quite new bike. It's definitely got some miles on it. Yeah, 29er wagon wheels. Oh no, I cracked the frame. It's not a Diamondback bike. Yeah, I like the color too, Bobo. Okay, so it's a demo bike. I have to send it back. So I need to, okay, I have zip ties, so I guess I'll cut the zip ties. A lot of people made fun of me about the zip ties on my new bike tip video. So let's cut the zip ties. I can buy new zip ties. But this frame wrap, I kind of want to save because I'm going to have to send it back by hook or by crook. I really like this red color. Oh, holy moly. Chop, Turtle Boy. $50 super chat. Thanks, man. Please keep telling folks about the wilderness and bikes issue. Now more than ever, humans need wilderness. It's time to support re-allowing access to wilderness on human-powered mountain bikes too. I agree. I really, really agree. So the funniest fucking thing about these people that want to protect the environment, they don't want any recreation, right? It's we don't want anything. We would rather it all revert back to nothing and never have any humans in there at all. And then there's the people that just want it to themselves, and we all want the trails to ourselves, right? And the best thing we can do as mountain bikers is just be friendly as hell to people on the trail. That's really what it comes down to, is just kill them with kindness. I've had, I'm sure I've scared people while riding my bike. I've never had an incident where I actually hit anyone, any hikers, on the trail. But I'm sure I scared plenty of people. And, that doesn't help. That does not help at all. So it's something that I'm very aware of. Hey, Brian Vaughn, thank you for that $5 super chat. Good night. Put the kids to bed. Brian Vaughn, one of the OG supporters of BKXC, commenters, Patreon folks, shirt buyer, he's done a lot for this channel over the past year and a half that this thing has existed. But yeah, can you imagine doing some just awesome, epic backcountry rides, the Pacific Crest Trail on your bike? It'd be awesome. Oh, yeah. I won't feel too bad that it's a little scratched up, this thing. Right. Guess I can get the seat in here. Biking with Dank. $5 super chat. Thank you, dude. Sick new bike, man. Glad to hear you're still keeping the Bronson. Oh, yeah. I'll never give away the Bronson. I'm never going to sell the Bronson. The Bronson will always live here until I accidentally leave my garage door open and someone steals it. What do we got here? We probably got a 3, probably got a 4. It's a 5. Of course it's a 5. Buffalo Creek covered in snow. Yeah, man, you live in Colorado. I'd like to get out there. I definitely want to check out Buffalo Creek. Oh, I can read it from here. I can read it from here. Why are you not using the Nugatorium? Oh, I already covered that. Oh, it says 5 Newton meters, not 5 millimeters. To be honest, I don't think there's enough room in the Nugatorium to do something like this. Oh yeah, I like it low. But, just for you guys, I will not clamp the dropper post. Pure pressure. Give me a second here. Oh, is this bike carbon? Jesus. Radio silence. Dun, dun. All right. Whew. Dun, dun, dun. Easy, bro. Come ride in Walnut Creek, dude. That's I'd love to. Send me an email. Make an offer. That's how all the rides happen. Whew, out of breath from lifting that up. This is not. Oh, I don't know if this is a Mayo custom color. It might be. Because the only color I know is the green one or whatever, right? So I know there's a couple stock colors. So yeah, we'll keep going here. Yeah, there's still plenty of trails in Idaho, Justin. I gotta get there. So it looks like we got a Fox Float X2 on here. Fork reveal. Oh. All right, let's wait on the fork reveal. Where's the stem? Where's all this goofy stuff? All right, let's get a big one. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for answering the questions, the frequently asked questions. Nice camo, dude, getting a new bike. Sometimes I have a tough time with the bra, too, Alexander says. Oh. Set the bar higher, dude. Ricky Scholes, the man from down in Texas. $7.25 for Mickey D's BK special, because you're going to get hungry after this. You're right about that. Thank you for the awesome vids down in Africa. I appreciate it, man. AM Trails, $5 super chat. Thank you. Love your channel. Inspired me to get on the bike. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, dude. It never gets friggin' old when I hear that I've inspired people to get on the bike, because that really is the mission. Like, you know, I want to ride the best trails in the world, but really, I do that to inspire you guys to get out there and actually go ride. And I believe that mountain biking is the answer to all of our problems. Fitness, mental health, everything. And I'll keep preaching that for as long as I can. For as long as you guys will listen. Jose Orbea, not Joe Orbea. Jose, it's Joey Trek and it's Jose Orbea. Kevin McBride. Joe, God dang it, this thing's gonna fall at the bottom while I'm trying to read a super chat. Okay. Kevin McBride for the Joe Orbea the date fund. If it's DT Swiss ratchet, pick up a 52 tooth for much better engagement stock. I've heard about the 52 tooth engagement on the whatchamacallit on the DT Swiss, but I've avoided it because I think it's going to be super loud. So that's kind of always what I've avoided it. Downhill Dewey got the sticker pack from Patreon. Thanks, man. $5.47 super chat. I love the odd numbers. Go get another root beer. Okay, I think there might be another root beer in the fridge. So the story behind the root beer is that Joe from Trail Features, he works at a place that sells a lot of whole food, and he sent me just this fucking massive thing of snacks and friggin' crunchy bars and everything a hippie would love. And the box was so heavy. If you haven't seen it, well, it's probably already timed out, but it was on my Instagram stories. If you guys aren't on the Instagram stories, you're missing out. I've kind of been a little AFK from the Instagram stories, but yeah, if you're not on Instagram, you're missing a good portion of the story. Yeah, it's a very Darth Maul. You're right, Backyard Shredder. Thank you, Aniket. This is very cool. This is a demo bike. It's not for keeps. I'll talk about that later. Yeah, Woodito. I love Rick and Morty. It's like my favorite show. I don't watch much TV, but I do make time to watch Rick and Morty. I friggin' love it. There's grease. There's root beer. This is way too tight. Juan's gonna make his own bootleg BKXC shirt in Argentina. I dig it. I look more like a Big Bang guy. I'm not too much of a fan of the Big Bang Theory. No hate. No hate. Oh, do I have the fork on backwards? Yes, I do. Spin-a-rooney. Oh, other way, other way. Yeah. Ridiculous. Come on. Okay, I think it's through. Huh? Okay, let's put the star nut in. I'll pull all the shit off when I want to pull all the shit off. Make an Africa shirt. Yeah, it's kind of. I kind of missed that boat. You gotta be really. You gotta be ready with this stuff if you're gonna do it. You can't. Let it. You can't come Johnny come lately. You gotta have it ready. I am the mechanic of the year. Everyone has to start somewhere. Oh, these grips. Give me a break. They match the bike, but I think I actually have a pair of red Fat Paw grips. Holy moly. Hey, Wayne. Ride Rate Review. When the Cape Town, South Africa video starts, you'll see a lot of Wayne. He wasn't able to actually ride with us, but he just said, foot thing, meow meow woke me up, dude. His cat, he has this hairless cat at his house, and it's just the cutest friggin' thing. They call it meow meow. Very cute little kitty. I don't like to live in a van. I don't like the whole van life thing. I like living in a house. A lot of people ask me about van life and stuff. It does not appeal to me at all. I'm just a different. I'm just a man of comfort. 2018, the year of the red bike. I like that. Yeah, the stem is slammed. I like that. That's very cool. So slammed. I'm curious if it's on tight or not. No, not shots fired at the single track sampler. We can live different lives. He can, if he's into friggin' living in a van, living life without boundaries, I think it's awesome. Good for him, man. It's just not my cup of tea. Sid! $10 super chat. Hey, Brian, been enjoying the videos. Keep it up. And Noise Orbea. Thank you, Sid. I appreciate that. Sid has been a supporter of the channel for a while, too. Anthony Gonzalez. Can't buy Christmas presents now. Arizona when? You know, I don't know. I don't have any plans for Arizona. I need to get there for sure. It's just Sedona would be great. I went to Sedona. You guys might remember I had one ride in Sedona. I got sick. I got food poisoning there, and haven't been back. And I need to do it. Dawson just got off for Christmas break. Nice. Gonna do some snow rides. These are Guide RSC brakes. FYI, Cody Bill. We got SRAM X01 shifters. Yeah, so yeah, looks like Eagle X01. I'll get there. Come back to Chico. Yeah, I would like to come back to Chico. I've ridden there a bit, and I need to get back. Scooter Clips 101. I was in Australia this year, my man. I've been there. I've done that. Welcome to the channel. It is a very sexy bike. Josh, you will never find me nerding out about the head angle. Renzo, I try my best with the multitasking. It's not a very cognitively intensive task at the moment, and I'll probably forget about tightening up some screws, but thank you for that. Axeman, I talked about the Nugatorium earlier. I just haven't worked on it, oh God, while I've been gone. So basically nothing has happened with the Nugatorium yet. I need to get through editing my videos first, and then I'll have a bunch of videos about the Nugatorium when I actually get on it. This is an Orbea Rayon. Come on! Ah! Funny you asked that, Josh. Welcome to the channel. I do want to get into some dirt jump stuff. I actually want to get a dirt jumper. Getting one used would be really nice, but because there's a couple skate parks around my town, and that would be awesome to. I'm gonna break these scissors. It'd be awesome to try to get better at the jumps. What do you think I'm trying to do right now? I'm trying to take the gray stuff off. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I've got the proper tool for the job. Watch out for the root beer. Ah. If you missed it, if you're joining late, you've missed a lot. I broke a root beer. I talked about Africa. I blessed the rains down in Africa. All of the above. It's amazing. Ooh, save the zip ties for the new grips. Good idea. Good idea. I've also been, last time I used warm water in a bucket, and that worked awesome. I saw it the first time you wrote it, Luke. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Panda. Hey, look, I look like I could use some coffee-free coffee. I am the type of person who would drink coffee-free coffee. All right. Ooh, I'm going to steal this air cap off of... I don't know if the Fox air cap would fit on a RockShox thing. All right, Fox Factory Series 36. Nice, big, and beefy. I love it. Oh. Ooh. Oh, man. This thing's got some scratches. Man, I wonder if that happened in shipment. Those are kind of an odd spot for that to happen. Yeesh. It is what it is. This is a large, I believe, or 53, whatever. Oh no, I've got Bless the Rains Down in Africa stuck in my head now. Eek, that's not running very smooth. Hell of a rub. Hey, Kevin McBride, another $2 super chat. Yes, so actually this is a little different, right? So the Orbea I rode in Spain, the Rayon, it's the same basically, but the Rayon in Spain had the coil shock. It had XX1 Eagle, and then you know, the don't remember what shock it had. It probably had the Fox 36 as well. It's gonna take a lot to keep me away from you, Ken. I know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I want to squeeze the front brake so bad. Axle protector. I'm saving all this stuff. Hopefully not getting root beer on it. I like the shape. It's cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'll flip her around here. I'm going to clean up this stuff real quick. Save it for when I need to send it back. I still can't tell if these are carbon or... I think they're aluminum rims. I don't think they're carbon. The matte red is really nice. It's quite beautiful. So it's kind of got an asymmetrical thing going on here with the shock placement. All right. Let's get all up in that. So, this was the nut that friggin' came loose on me that I didn't see and somehow missed and almost cost me the best day of riding in Spain. The wheels, man, those are big wheels. It's the Eagle cassette doesn't look as big when you've got giant wheels. It looks like there's sealant here, but I'll have to see if it's actually tubeless or not. Not quite sure. Thank you, Samuel, for that $2 super chat. Any plan for Eastern Canada like Quebec? No plans, but I really, really want to try to get to like Copper Harbor, Michigan, Marquette, Duluth, and then friggin' Vermont, Quebec, like late summer. So that's what I want to do, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that's what I want to do. I'm trying to keep my calendar open for that, but man, opportunities pop up all the time, so you never know where I'm going to go next. So can you see it? Can you see this kind of cool, it's like almost like a digital camo type thing going on in there. It's badass. So, sweet. So sweet. Very nice. All right, so, okay, we got this, we got that. I kind of want to clean it. I'm not going to clean it. Not going to clean it. So, let's see if... it's got a chain guide on it, and it's like just constantly rubbing on the chain guide. Maybe it was damaged in shipping as well. Who knows? I'm a little suspicious. Yes, it is a 29er Dakota. Tanner, you're missing the whole thing, man. This is you missed the whole thing. You're gonna have to start it from the very beginning, and you'll catch up. How much travel? Your guess is as good as mine. All right, front tire is dead. I'm gonna put it on for shits and giggles. MTV Savant, enough travel. You guys know, if you watch the channel enough, I nerd out about this stuff. Like, I do love bikes, and I just do not go into the weeds at all. Like, that's kind of pathetic to not even to know how much travel the bike has. But it's kind of a relief to not care, to like not even give a shit, and to not like just I just want to go ride, man. I think it's great if you guys are obsessed about the travel and everything, and like you're really nerdy about it, because we need people like that out there. This quick release is weird as hell. Okay. Oh shit. Doesn't feel right at all. We'll get back to that. After a couple, Jordan Jensen, $10 super chat. Been a subscriber ever since you quit your job. I honestly thought you were crazy considering your subscriber count. It's been awesome watching you grow this channel to what it is now. Yeah, man. September 2016. I always believed that so many people found the channel from the very beginning, and I wasn't constantly being harangued. Like, people liked it. People were like, oh my God, this is cool. Like, so I had a little bit of an idea that I was doing something really good, and from the very beginning. So that was just the most amazing thing. So I knew when I quit my job that by May 2017, I would have enough subscribers and enough hustle to do this as a full-time job, and that's exactly what happened. It was just, it was jumping out of the plane, and I had a parachute, and the parachute opened, and goddamn, it's been amazing. It has been the ultimate thrill ride, and I think that is my favorite part, is that you guys that have been watching from the beginning, or you guys that just subscribed yesterday, you can go back to the beginning. You can go back to the first video, and you can watch all 200 fucking videos I've done and just see where this thing has come from me with my thumbs over the bars, wearing my tight jersey, and how much further it's going to go, right? So thank you for that, Jordan. It really is friggin' amazing. Bond Gamer, I'd never go to the gym. This is all natural, baby. Would it do? $10 Canadian super chat. You should use this one. Use this on a new top cap for your pike, please. Yes, okay. I will order a new air cap for my pike. It's so funny because I lost that thing in Revelstoke, and only the videos recently have you guys started to notice. I really get tripped out on that. Like, I don't know if the camera angle or whatever is kind of weird, so it's it's quite funny. Action Jack, I was a web developer. I worked on potsandpans.com, and that was my job at the time, and I always wanted to build a business where I could go mountain biking more often. I just wanted to build a business on the side where I could just go ride and do what I'm doing right now, like live this life and not have it be public. But then I saw Nate Hills and his gimbal camera, and I was like, holy shit, I could do this as a job. I think I could do this, because no one was doing what I'm doing on YouTube, right? There was Nate Hills, there was Seth, there was Clint Gibbs, there was MTV Tips, GMBN, but nobody was like doing the vlogging thing. Nobody was like pulling people into their lives. Nobody was like showing off more, right? And I felt like I could talk, and I tried it, and it worked. I was an Amway salesman. Trail Features, $5 super chat. Sweet bike. You should ride the Bronson next. I hear other YouTubers like them. Yeah, maybe I should try the Bronson next. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that. Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate that, man. Sydney, Australia. I'd love to ride with GMBN. That would be so cool. I've talked about this before, but like, they're a bigger fish, right? So I have to glom on to a bigger fish. You have to provide value. You have to say like, hey guys, it'd be cool if we did a video like this. Like, it's not just like, hey, I'm BKXC. Like, if I had 1 million subscribers, I would say, hey, I'm BKXC. I want to ride with you guys. And then they'd be like, hey, cool. That sounds good. But with 100,000 subscribers, and they're in England too. I guess they would ride with me, but you got to do the work. You got to come up with like a cool idea. And I like doing my stuff instead of going out and trying to get everybody else involved. Hey, these are Levi's 501s, baby. All right, you guys get me distracted enough. I think we're good. The bike is set up. I'll clean it. I'll do a ride. I think this is kind of bugging me though. I tightened this up, and the brake is rubbing like crazy. It doesn't feel right. Not right at all. Actually, it looks like it's missing like a cap or something. That bike shop I've been going to, Frame Up Bikes in Walnut Creek, I believe they are going to be an Orbea dealer as well. So if I need help, I'll be able to head down there. Ah! Yeah, this is worrying me. Yeah, that's not supposed to be flat. There's something missing. All right, time to search the garage for whatever that was. Yep, the old end cap, coach. Hopefully it's in the box. Ruh-roh. Man, you guys that send your, like, you guys always talk about, worrying about my bike bag that I use, the Evoc bike bag. But man, that thing's been on like 30 flights now. If you connect all the connecting flights, like I had never had one problem with the Evoc bag. So like I'm very happy about that. These cardboard boxes, man, it's very crazy. No, I'm not keeping this bike, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Once I I found it. I love doing these things with you guys. Because otherwise I would just be laughing at myself. And now a bunch of people, I don't know how many people are on the stream right now, but a bunch of people get to laugh at me. Like, I just think it's fun. I don't mind being the butt of the joke at all. 448, awesome. That's great. Are a lot of you guys having vacation? Are you out of school? Are you off of work for this week? What's the deal? Talk to me. Talk to me, guys. I don't accept fan mail, but if you saw my latest video, my address was in there. So if you're ingenuitive, you can make it happen. I'd rather not, but, email. Email's great. Christmas break, there you go. That really wasn't my real address. Like, a couple people contacted me and were kind of like being smug about it. Like, oh, I know your address. That's my UPS store thing. So you guys can drop by there anytime you want. You're not going to find me. I am fucking paranoid about having people find out where I live. I shouldn't even talk about it. But I don't park my car out front. Like, it's out front right now. But, like, I keep my car in the garage and all that stuff. So, I just don't want anybody showing up. Ryan, hey, what's up, Ryan? This was one of the guys on my Chasing Epic Moab trip. Merry Christmas. See you summer 18 on your swing through Connecticut. Itinerary, lodging, logistics, nearly set. Dude, Ryan, that's what it's all about. Like, if you want me to come ride and you set up a plan, it might happen. That is 70% of the way. My schedule and like everything else are factors, but like, setting up a plan. That's what I told Adam in Kenya. I was like, hey man, if you can get 4 days of riding, then I'm there. And he made it happen. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. We are people. We are real people. Thunderstruck Coach, tomorrow riding at SoCal 9 a.m. in the car, on the way. I got work to do, you guys. I got work to do. I still got probably 5 edits to crank out. I don't use LUTs, Tanner. I don't use LUTs. I just do Final Cut just updated with actually a white balance tool, which it never had before. So I'm actually doing a little bit of white balancing. I look back at some of my old videos. They're all purple and stuff. It's like, fuck. Hey, Mr. Tonka, shut the fuck up. I do not want to start this meme. I do have a video, fat bike in the snow, but it was tough. It was a tough one. I want to do more. Fat biking in the snow, and it's a possibility. It may happen. Send it. Step one, send it. Nice. I like that name. I don't have any plans to ride. I have plans to get work done. So hopefully I can get work done. And then Christmas Eve happens. And yeah. I use the pedals I use are Shimano SPDs XT. This is a Orbea Rayon. So I'm going to talk about the Orbea. So you guys on Patreon know I basically Orbea's been a fan of the channel for a long time, like more than a year, which is saying something, right? Like they've been around, they've been in contact for more than a year, which is awesome. Landon over in Arkansas has been really, really cool. So I got that Orbea OEs, which was basically a long demo. I sent it back to them recently, which was the 29er XC bike. XC racing out the window. I want to travel. I would love to focus on XC racing, but the goal of this channel is to ride the best trails in the world, not to win races. So you can't say yes to everything. You gotta say no to a lot of shit to make this happen. So I say no to a lot of stuff. So always went back. I bought the Orbea Avant, the road bike, which you guys haven't really seen. I was on the trainer on one thing. I need to get it fit still because when I ride it, I get crazy knee pain. So that's where it's at. And hey, I like road biking. When it's rainy, road biking, sweet. So that's that. So I rode the Orbea Rayon in Spain. I loved it. And then so the guys at Orbea are like, hey man, what about 2018? That's kind of oh, that's cool, Hayes, that landed your old boss. You know, it's 2018, and you know the whole bike industry works on yearly sponsorships, and you set everything up for 2018. It's all weird. It's all foreign to me. I do not want to be an insider. I don't want another boss, right? So basically, my stuff looks like it's lagging out. Sorry about that. Hopefully we're okay. Oh no! I just opened a window with my chat. I'm screwing everything up while I'm in the middle of of an opus. All right, we're going back. So on Orbea, on Patreon, I talked about like, hey, taking a deal with Orbea, and they had offered a deal, and like we went back and forth, and basically I decided to take an Orbea Rayon, like no strings attached, which is awesome, which means they're not paying me, but it's still a free bike. I still have to write it off on my taxes. This is a demo bike, so this is just a loaner, and I ordered like a My O version of a Rayon with my own color scheme and my own set of components. So that will be my bike, and that'll be another video someday of whenever that comes, because the factory in Spain is like working around the clock. This bike is like in demand big time. So that will be awesome. So, pain in knee, seat too low. Pain in back of knee, seat too high. It's in the front of my knee. And it feels like it's always like my quads they're just too strong, brother. They're just pulling at my kneecaps. So the deal is with Orbea that I'm not taking payment, because basically if I took a payment for a bike, I think that my channel has 6 million minutes watched a month. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of free advertising for the Bronson, basically. So it's like, if I'm going to take a payment, if someone's going to pay me to ride a bike, it has to be a lot of money, like a ridiculous amount of money. That's a ton of, like, it's almost unfathomable to bike companies, I think. So I said, hey, we're not going to get into paying. Just give me the bike for free. I will ride it, no strings attached. So if another bike comes along tomorrow, I'll ride that bike. And basically, the whole Joey Trek thing and me being very, like, wanting to keep bike companies at arm's length is because I just don't want it to take over. I don't want another boss. I don't want someone saying, hey man, you can't cuss in your videos. Hey, we like this, but we don't like that. Like, getting involved in all that shit is just, as cool as Orbea is, it's still going to be a boss, right? That's why Patreon. That's why these shirts. I can do what I want. Like, I have fuck you money. I can survive, right? I'm not rich by any means, but I don't have to hustle. I don't have to sell DraftKings. I don't have to sell Candy Crush, right? That's what it's all about. But that being said, there will be partnerships. There will be sponsored somethings on this channel for sure. Like, my dream, I think, would be would be like tourism boards, right? Like, so there's a city that wants me to come. I drop in, I do like 3 or 4 videos, like just awesome videos that really promote the place. And then I'm there and I'm gone. I enjoy myself. And I feel like that's what this channel's about rather than, all the other stuff. Everyone's trying to say fuck you money in the chat and they're getting hidden. I see all caps. I'm not going to read your comment. Just send me an email. I did not miss the super chat. I just wanted to kind of, I owe it to you guys to be open and honest. And I think I worry about this stuff way more than you guys do. Like, I think you guys kind of know that, like, I'm going to have to do what I need to do to survive. But when I eventually do, like, get into a bike company, I want to, like, be a part owner of a bike company. I just don't want to be this guy that gets paid $100 a month to promote a bike. Like, I want to be like a partner. I want to be in on it. Like, big dreams, not small dreams. So we'll get there. Why do I hate Joseph H. Trek? I created the Joey Trek thing, and he's only been in a couple videos, but man, I love that it has a life of its own. Joshua Edwards, 2-part question. $10 super chat. Thank you, Joshua. Should I make a new channel called Psychotic Cycling? And what would be the best way to get content out of if I live in Texas and have no money? So, if you have a burning desire to create videos and to entertain people, you should make a channel. Like, this is entertainment. Like, I cannot tell you how fucking funny it is when I talk to people and they're like, what were you doing? What was your job before you had a YouTube channel? I was like, oh, I worked on websites. And they're like, yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. It's not the same thing. Yeah, I used to work and repair TVs, and now I'm on TV. It's not the fucking same thing. This is a TV show. This is entertainment. Like, you have to have something going on here, right? Like, you have to be... So, if you've got that, and it takes a while to work on that, and you have to kind of build that, right? Like, you have to kind of, like, do 100 videos before you're any good, first of all. And most people don't get to 100 videos, so they never know if they're good or not, right? So just keep going. Just keep going. So the monkey boy will keep dancing for you. But yeah, Psychotic Cycling, that's a great name. And then if you've got a phone, Joshua, you got a phone. Get a buddy to film you, talk to the camera, talk about your life, like if you've got some cool trails, even if you don't have cool trails, if you're out there and you're interesting, you can do it. Trail Features is going to have a whole series about cell phone videos. Yes, you have Carbon Horse Rider. You have to start the Wi-Fi Garden first. You have to do audiobook reviews. Then you have to work for a newspaper for 6 years before that, editing a bunch of reporters' videos. And you might have a chance. Thanks, Luann. This is the Orbea Rayon. It's a demo bike. I'm going to have it for a little while. Evan Smith. I have seen a couple of Seth's videos, the underground videos, where he is a car video installer. And fuck, the comments on those videos are horrible. Like, they're really mean to Seth. It's like, Jesus, how did he have the courage to create a channel after people are just killing him? But yeah, that's a little fun Easter egg. JT, Ariza in the house. What's up, man? Got the Orbea Rayon here, demo bike. Francisco, can you borrow the Bronson? The Bronson will be used as basically, I'm going to learn how to friggin' be a mechanic by tearing the Bronson apart and putting her back together many, many times. Sorry about that, Family MTB. My connection's looking pretty good. I haven't gotten many complaints about buffering, but you never know. Marty, they call this color liquid sex. It's so damn good. Yes, I will be putting fat paw grips on it. Not during a live stream, though. I can't. I'd rather just hang out and chat with you guys than fumble fuck around with the goddamn fat paw grips. The blood of my enemies, head over handlebars. That's a good color. Good color name. Thank you, Renzo. If I could give one tip to an MTBer, what would it be, Nick? Like for mountain bike skills, it's always ride with somebody who's faster. That's the one tip for sure. If you need one tip for mountain bike YouTubers, make as many videos as you possibly can. Thank you, MTB Drop-In. Tony, I appreciate that very much, that you appreciate my philosophy. I'm all about being philosophical. That's why I enjoy those interview videos. If you haven't sat down and made the time to watch any of those long 30-minute interview videos, well, you're on the live stream. You probably have. I really love those things because you can get a little deeper, and especially with people you feel like you could kind of like punch a little bit and kind of go deep with. Like those are my favorite stuff, man. Daily MTB Rider is demanding a full review of the bike. So what we've got here is an Orbea Rayon in the Blood of My Enemies Red. And, the stream's cutting out. I'm going to have to stop. Welcome aboard, Chad Hall. Family MTB, I do have a small trip planned in Southern California coming up. If you guys on Patreon, you just saw me post about that. I'm going to have a Patreon ride in SoCal. Should be pretty good. You know those crazy trails down there. Try not to kill myself. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate you dig the interview videos. Arsenal Goonship. I don't have any plans to ride with Nate Hills, but of course I want to ride with Nate Hills. I want to meet Nate Hills. I want to shake the man's hand and tell him thank you for changing my life, because without seeing that video, it was just this crazy spark. Maybe I would have seen it. Maybe I would have kept doing it, but JT, I do want to get to Texas. It's probably not going to be Houston, though, brother. It'll probably be Austin. I don't know how much the Orbea is retail, but I'm sure Orbea.com. Yeah, I hope you can make it too, Timmy. Alex, night riding. When I filmed the night ride and it didn't really come out, but other guys have filmed night rides and they've come out pretty decent. So I need to try it out. Yeah, I need to check for tubes as well. Good call. I have been on a Giant Leo. That was the Giant Trans Advance was like the video that started my channel pretty much. But that's the last Giant I've ridden. When I was in Australia, there were tons of guys on giant bikes. Yeah, I had a lot of inspirations, Malcolm. Many, many inspirations. But I'd say, Nate Hills is number one for sure. Dirty South Tour. That's right, Kevin. It should happen. It should happen. Dude, Peter, my favorite rider in the past year, that is incredibly tough. That is like one of the toughest things to answer. I thought about doing a top video, but I also have if you go to my channel page, there's a playlist called Just the Good Stuff. Like those are my favorite trails for sure. And I'll add a couple of the Africa rides on there because they've been awesome. But man, there's this video. It didn't get many views, so you guys might not have seen it, but it's called Another Wild Ride with Worldwide Cyclery. It's when I'm riding the Yeti SB6, and it's this trail called The Grudge. I didn't mention the name of the trail in the video, because I felt kind of weird about it, but yeah, it's The Grudge. And I think about that ride still every once in a while. For as many trails as I've ridden and as many things that I've done, I still think about that Yeti SB6 and riding The Grudge. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It was an awesome ride. Oh, very cool. Over the Edge Fruta is going to be in San Diego. Nice. Interesting. 8th to 12th. I think I'll be heading back home. Yeah, Malcolm. I want to interview Tony from MTB Drop-In for sure. Once I start hooking up with these other YouTuber guys, I'll get on it. Yeah, that drop, Dustin. That drop was crazy. Bri, I do not geek out on suspension. No, Bryceburg, I haven't ridden the Sutro trails. I should try that. I really should try the Sutro trail just for almost like a goof, because I don't think it'll be Panda, can you ask Seth if this bike is good for my budget? Snickers bar. Joe was making a joke on Instagram about getting a bike for the price of a Snickers bar or something. Yeah, Tucson is on the way to Austin, Francisco. That's man, that is a good thing. Eric, yes, I rode an e-bike. It was awesome. I've got a video about it. Me and Alexander were smashing e-bikes in Salida, and it was fun as hell, man. Thank you, Jody. I appreciate that you're digging the interviews, man. I really, really enjoy those things. I've never been to North Star as mountain biking. I've only been there skiing. Nice. Mountain Lemon. I like that. Luann. Yeah, Alfonso. GMBN has no. They've mentioned my channel like a couple times. I've definitely heard it mentioned. Daily MTB rider. Where's the one place you haven't ridden that you badly want to ride at? I think Rotorua, New Zealand sounds like a really amazing place. I was not in Pacifica today, Jacob. Copper Harbor, because there's places that people mention over and over and over, and Blue Derby was one of them. I want to get back to Blue Derby too, but like you guys from Australia, like you hammered me on Blue Derby ever since I started my channels, which was so cool because I went there and it was awesome. And I think there's even more stuff in Blue Derby now, so I want to get back there. Joseph, thank you for the $10 super chat, my man. Very much appreciated. I've not been to Zimbabwe. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do have a drone. So if you notice, like, it's pretty crazy. So if you go on a ride with me, I only slow down to change my batteries. So basically, it's not a video production. It's a run and gun documenting the ride, right? So once you introduce the drone, it becomes a video shoot. And there's a time and a place for a video shoot, and I'm not there yet. I want to get there someday. Like I would like to do some like little featurettes, but pulling out the drone, it's a pain in the ass. All that stuff. I hate it. Like if I had a whole day and a dedicated time to do it, it'd be awesome. But not when there's 4 other guys on the ride and they're waiting for you and hold on, I need to get this right. It's just a run and gun for McNuggets. Amen, John. Oh, wow. So Medina Bike Park in Tasmania. So there's more than just Blue Derby going on, huh? Cape Town was awesome, Craig. Like, I'm editing those videos right now, and it's legit. It was it was really, really good. I'm blown away. Like, one of the things I never do, I never watch videos of places I'm going to go. Like, I just kind of trust everybody to give me a good ride, and I like being surprised. I don't like watching movie trailers. I'm like that kind of a weirdo. Like, I try to avoid all the Star Wars trailers. I saw Star Wars, and then friggin' something slips through where I see the Star Wars the trailer, and then it's like, oh, there's AT-ATs. We're 90% through the movie, and the AT-ATs haven't appeared yet. So I'm like, okay, when do they get to the snow planet? It's like, yeah. No spoilers. No spoilers. That was in the trailer. You know what I mean, though? My mind just goes too crazy. Hey, Neil, you got a new YT Jeffsy. That's awesome, man. Yeah, Marty, you're right. I do really... I like that idea of having like a channel trailer that's kind of more... But that's almost misleading. Like if the video is really produced, like overproduced, you know? And like then it's like, oh, that's not really what I do. I kind of do the run and gun things. Yes, this is a new demo bike. So I'm going to have this bike for a little while, and then I'm going to get a brand new Orbea Rayon Mayo build. So I did a custom color thing and got some custom components, and I will have those, reveal those in another video. Yeah, there's more in New Zealand to see for sure. You bought a DH bike for your first real bike and regret it so much. Yeah, it's a big heavy thing. That's kind of how the world was, and now the world changed. So, yeah. Jody, riding blind, watching movies blind. That's exactly what it is. Peace out, Logan. No speeder bikes. Yeah, I've made tons of Strava segments, John. I was the first person on Strava in the Crockett Hills. I was putting all kinds of stuff in Strava. Like, dude, yeah, Strava. I'm a friggin', I'm a Strava trailblazer. I've done a lot of work on Trailforks as well. And OpenStreetMap, I love that stuff. JT, $5 super chat. Stay shredding, man. You're the best. Let me know when you plan on going to Austin with trail features. I want to ride with you again. Yeah, man. Keep it up. I rode with JT in Whistler. He was one of the the kids in the video where my jumping video, right? So that I spent all that time trying to jump and really didn't feel like I got any better at jumping, but he was one of the kids there. Him and his little brother just fucking shredding, jumping crazy tabletops at Whistler. Son of a gun. Everett, I told you before, all caps, not gonna read it. How did you find Bright in Australia? I liked it, man. If you meant like how did I like it, I really liked it. It was cool. Like Falls Creek, the Flow Trail, like the Hero Trail. Like there's so many cool things in Australia. It was awesome. How tall is Adam? He's probably like 6'3", maybe. He was a big boy. He's an extra large for sure. Van life is a nay, Alfonso. I talked about this a little bit before. I'm just not big into vans. Like even I wouldn't mind having a van, but I can't park it. This garage is way too small. So then I can't really hide it out. I just have a BKXC ad in front of my house, which I don't want. So I like staying in hotels. I don't mind camping every once in a while. Oh, there's a BMX park in Fresno. That's nice. Why are people yelling? Get the side sip going. You know it. Dustin, the Tempur-Pedic life, man. Van life can go out the door. I know, Michael. My plates say BKXC, but I park the car in the garage. I don't leave it out in front. The Brian Cave plumbing van. I dig that, man. I have not been to Quebec, Daniel, but I would like to go. I've got a couple people that live out in the great Quebec. All about getting on them planes. Yeah, I'd love to go to the Yukon, Charles. That is actually on the list for sure. Like I've reached out to a couple of people out there. Didn't really get hear back. Your $65 Huffy, I'm not going to be able to give you any feedback on that, my man. Thank you, Ivan. Welcome to the channel, dude. I'm glad that you're digging it. There is Jack Denials in the bottle. You know, my favorite misspelling that everyone makes is saying defiantly instead of definitely. Yeah, you never know, Michael. If it might be me. You see that blue RAV4, it might be me. Yes, Crashy. The Rayon is unboxed. I'm here. I'm just hanging out with my peeps. I do want to come back to Australia, but no plans. Yes, I will go to the Kingdom Trails. That will happen. Believe me. What happened to the Bronson? We'll never know unless you watch this video from the start. No, I don't watch any videos on trails before I go. Yeah, the color of this bike is absolutely fantastical. It is slightly off frame. It's hiding out over here. It's quite dope. All right, you guys. Let's go for another 10 minutes. Let's go for another 5 minutes. Let's hang out for another 5 minutes, and I'm gonna hit the road. I'm gonna get back to work. It's only 8 o'clock. I might actually be able to get a couple hours of video editing done before I hop off the stream. I've got to clean up the root beer. You know, it's a tough life out here. Lone Ranger just got here and wanted to ask why I had no coil. Yeah, it's a demo bike. It's just a simply single track. Green logo. Sorry, it looks exactly like single track sampler. Sorry about that. Yeah, the Bronson will go into like a BKXC museum for sure. No doubt about it. Oh, everybody's joining in, and right when I said I'm gonna hit the road. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, Daily MTV Writer. I haven't watched your channel enough to know your name, so I apologize for that. Otherwise, I'd be calling you by your name. How big is Wayne from Ride Rate Review? He's only a little bit shorter than me, maybe 5'8", something like that, I'd say. Josh from Daily MTB Writer. Okay, dude. I'll try to commit that to memory. The DVO shock. It's on the Bronson. You'll have to watch the videos. You will see. It's just the Rock Shocks needs a rebuild. I was feeling it was feeling like I was losing air too much. Spoiler alert. Good night, MLC Adventures. Thank you for the $10 super chat, dude. Get your father thing going. I appreciate it. Onyx Hubs. Yes, man. I do want to check out Onyx Hubs. I've reached out to them before, but when my channel was a little smaller, it's funny. You kind of you go through these phases, right? When your channel's smaller, you're like reaching out to all these companies. You never hear back. You send out hundreds of emails. You never hear back. And then there's a couple companies that actually get back to you. Then your channel gets a little bigger, and a ton of companies reach out to you, and you just don't want any part of it. It's all spam. It's like, you're the one ignoring all the emails. It's quite funny. the tides turn. Hey, JC Trails. Yes, I did miss you in Santa Cruz, man. I've been very productive over the past 3 days. I wanted to ride with Josh and or JC and a couple other YouTubers, but it just didn't happen. I had too much work to do. I have no good reviews for recommending first bikes. I only ride full suspension carbon fiber bikes. I have no knowledge of anything else. I heard you the first 5 times you wrote that, Heaven. Leo's Waldo. There will be another jersey. I just need to start working on it. The blue one probably will never come back. That's kind of how I do everything. Like Pain and Pleasure shirt, this will maybe come back. These ones are on Worldwide Cyclery right now. They might be gone forever. Like I like doing kind of the limited edition stuff, like my red shirt. You guys that bought my red shirt, some of my first subscribers, like that was just an awesome. It's just an awesome thing to kind of have everything be limited edition and be like, hey, get it now or it's gone. So, but I do want to have a new jersey for sure. No plans to ride with Seth or Alex, but it will happen. It's all very much in the works. I'm trying to leave my schedule open to make it happen. I didn't ever play sports when I was a kid. I was a couch potato. I was a video gamer. I watched movies and TV. I was not athletic as a kid. The potential was always there. Yeah, Coach, the orange jersey was awesome. People really love the orange jersey. I think I want to do orange for my next jersey. It'll be just kind of a different style. 1 minute till the stream is over. It's going. It's going. Get them in. Get them in. Intense ACV or primer. Got to ride them both, man. You got to ride them both. Oh, Joseph, Peter, Elijah, you missed a lot, my friend. You're going to have to watch them. You're going to watch them straight. You're going to have to start the stream over from the beginning when I sign off here in a second. Yeah, I ski. I'm not a good skier, though. I'm just not... I'm not a solid skier. I'm a solid blue skier. All right, y'all. We've done good. We have done very, very good. 1 hour and 15 minutes of talking, unboxing the bike. I think I got everything on the list talked about. Yeah, I do need to update my my website for sure. That never ends, the gear and everything else. But until then, live free, ride hard, get stoked. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.